Okay, this is the last time I'm going to talk about this guy, and this is the last time that I'm going to say it. Bernie Sanders will not be president of the United States. Okay, I didn't even want to make this video. Bernie Sanders so much doesn't even have a chance of becoming president that I didn't even want to talk about this. I didn't even want to make this video. You know, it's going to come down to either Trump or Hillary. I believe it's going to be Trump who's going to be president. But Bernie has no chance. Okay. And it's so funny because Bernie supporters, it's like, do you guys not understand math? Or do you not have any kind of logic? Okay, the guy is losing so bad. Bernie Sanders is losing so bad that if he won every single delegate left, I believe it's at this point, that if he wins every single delegate left in the Democratic primary, that he still wouldn't win the nomination. That's how bad he's losing. The majority of superdelegates, they don't want him. Hillary Clinton is winning with the regular delegates. Bernie Sanders is just losing terribly, and he's not going to win. Okay, but why? Okay, you guys obviously don't realize that he's losing and that he's not going to win, that he's so far behind that he can't win. Okay, so let me explain to you why he's not winning and why he's not going to become president. Okay, first of all, Bernie Sanders is way too old. If Bernie Sanders hypothetically did become president, when he got inaugurated in the beginning of next year, January 20th, 2017, he'd be 75 years old. 75 years old, okay? That's older than, way older than any president in the history of the United States has ever been when they got inaugurated, okay? And the general public, as you know, statistics have shown, you know, if you just look back at every single president, older people generally don't get elected. It's an extreme case where someone like Ronald Reagan, who was 69 when he became president, it's a rare case, especially nowadays. You know, Barack Obama he was in his 50s. I think Bush, the second Bush, he was in his 50s. You know, people of the United States, they generally elect individuals who are, say, between, you know, in their 50s and their 60s. You know, that's generally the age range of which a person becomes president. Not 74 or 75 years old. You know, a person who by the end of their first term is going to be pushing 80. Okay, but forget that. Forget his age, you know. Some of you guys are going to come up with this, oh, you're just being ageist, this and that. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's look at everything. His other problem is that he is way too liberal. Like, for example, with this $15 minimum wage. You know, the average person who, you know, the adult-minded individual, a non-Bernie Sanders individual, they hear the $15 minimum wage, and immediately they start calculating and say, wait a minute, this is going to cost me more money. If we start paying, you know, McDonald's workers, Walmart workers, Target workers, you know, all these minimum wage workers more, several dollars more per hour, not just, you know, 50 cents, maybe $1 more per hour, several dollars more per hour, prices are going to go up on everything. Prices at McDonald's, you know, Walmart, you know, all these retail and fast food locations, prices are going to freaking skyrocket. People are going to be laid off, so on and so forth. If you go up that dramatic in the minimum wage, you know, in a short period of time. And so people are like, this is going to cost me money. This is money that's going to be coming out of my pocket because this old Bernie Sanders guy is going to raise minimum wage as soon as he comes in office, and prices are going to go up, okay? And then if that's not enough, if that's not scary enough for the average voter, the average sensible voter, then he's talking about free health care. Another thing that tax-paying individuals don't like, because you start talking about free health care, who's going to pay for that? The taxpayer. So people, again, they start, sensible, rational-minded people start calculating that. They're like, well, if there's free health care, that means more money is going to be coming out of my check to pay for this. And they start thinking, man, I already pay, you know, a lot of money in taxes. I'm, you know, barely getting by. And this guy is going to come in and raise minimum wage, which is going to make prices go up. He's going to give free health care, which is going to make more money come out of my paycheck every week or every month, whatever. You know, I'm going to be broke. So again, rational, sensible-minded people know these things, and that's why the great majority of people aren't voting and aren't going to vote for Bernie Sanders. He's not going to win. And it's so sad that you Bernie Sanders supporters don't see it. Like I said, he's losing so bad that even if he won, you know, say the great majority of delegates from here on out, you know, not counting super delegates, and they're not going to flip, people don't just all of a sudden say, oh yeah, you know, I changed my mind, you know. they're supporting Hillary because she has the best chance of winning against Trump. Okay? And they're just not going to flip-flop. But even so, he's losing so bad that he can win all the delegates and he still not become president. Last time I'm going to say it. Bernie Sanders is not going to be president, ever. In 2016, 2020, never. And it just amazes me that, you supporters, that you don't see that. It's like you're just oblivious to math and logic and everything else. He's not going to win. That's the end. I'm not talking about it anymore. Let's talk about the people who have a real chance of winning the election, either Hillary or Trump. And that's it.